Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Finances. Once again, my name is Victoria J. If you are an oldie but a goodie, please don't forget to like and comment and all the good stuff to this video. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, please subscribe, like, comment, all the good stuff. So today we're going to talk about how I prepare for my no spend months. So usually when I do my no spend months, I usually do 1 month on, 1 month off. But this time I'm going to try to challenge myself and do them back to back. So for the month of September and the month of October, they're going to be my no spend months. So what that means in no spend month is you are only allowed, and I use the word allowed because it's something for you to challenge yourself. You are only allowed to spend money on your bills and necessities. No extra. So no shopping for that month, no going out to eat for that month unless you're being treated. Now, if someone says, hey, I want to take you out, you don't say, no, it's my no spend month. No. You go out, okay? And you have yourself a great time. The no spend is that you don't spend any of your funds. Your funds are only going to be saved. That's it. Seriously, you don't spend any of your funds on your no spend months. So, usually for 30 days, you don't spend any money, which means you don't log into things that's going to attract you. No going on the websites where if you want to remove your debit card from Google Pay, all the small things that'll help you not spend money that month. Stay out of no window shopping, stay out of the stores, anything of that sort. That's what you do. So that's how I prepare for it. So as we have this conversation and we engage with one another, I'll give you constant details on how I prepare, because it is something you have to prepare for. It's not something you can really just jump into, because you end up going haywire. So the first thing I do is I use my no spend month pouch. So inside of it, I keep my no spend little envelopes here, and I'll give you details about that. I keep a Sani, because I usually do sometimes more cash to keep myself on task on my no spend months. And what's in here? Some Tylenol, because obviously you get a headache or whatever. So yeah, that's what is in there. So these I purchased from Luxurious Lifestyle website, and they're envelopes. They're all envelopes, and they all have different things on them. And you decide what you want to keep for your no spend month and what you don't need. You don't need all of them. They all have different stuff on them, and they're all for different purposes. So for example, during our no spend month, we're not going to treat ourselves. We're not going to spend money on household goods. We're not going to do date night for that month. Gas, yeah. Groceries, yes. My Tide, it's all personal, but I do pay my Tide, so I have that. My coffee, I have to have my coffee. Now, this is the thing with me. I've tried to do no coffee on my no spend months, and the first 3 days I didn't have coffee, I got a headache. And I found out that caffeine deprivation affected me, because I drink coffee, at least once a day. So if I do want to find a way to weave coffee out of my diet, it's going to have to be on a health end of things, not so much on a financial end of things. So I do keep my coffee. Okay, I won't be slaying for my no spend month. I won't need money for entertainment. I don't need to worry about gifts. I do use the stash envelope. I do use the emergency envelope. No splurging, no lunch money, and no miscellaneous. So those are the ones that I won't be using. That's why I love these so much, because they give you so much wiggle room. You don't have to do everything, and when you want to use them, you have them here. So that's how I organize myself. I get my money, and I plan accordingly. So what's happening is November is my birthday month. I am a Scorpio. So for November, I kind of want to do something really nice for my birthday. So I'm not going to wait until November and say, okay, this check right here is going to be the check I'm going to use to enjoy my birthday. No, it can't happen like that. Not with the life I'm living and the life I want to live. I have to prepare and plan accordingly. So September, no spend. October, no spend. So that November can be, okay? Okay? And then I still get to make sure my bills are paid. I still get to make sure that the proper amount is going into my savings, and my kids still get what they need, and my household is still ran accordingly, because I don't like hiccups in my life. I don't like hiccups. I don't like things popping up out of nowhere, and they do. You can't control everything in life, but I try to make sure that I have some kind of handle on most things, okay? So that's what that's about. So I keep the ones that I am using. I take those and I put them in my little pouch. And any bag I'm carrying for the next 2 months, this pouch is thrown in there, okay? That's what that's about. So you get yourself a cute little pouch, something you know you're going to use. So let's figure it out. Coffee, I'll probably put maybe for the 2 months, maybe $50 estimated. I'll see how I have to do my budget, see how my coffee runs me for the days. $50 in there. Pay my tithe according to my finances. For the groceries, I usually put, if I'm going to do 2 months worth of groceries, we usually spend about $500. So I know $1,000 is going to go towards groceries. Now, you don't have to put them like, okay, $1,000 right now. No, it doesn't work like that. When you do get paid, you add to it. Now, there are tabs. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. My light might be a little glaring. There you go. So there are tabs on the back that you can write on them. I choose not to write on mine only because I use them so often that I just get my groceries, put the change back in here. Get my groceries, put the change back in here. I don't write on mine. That's just me. Same thing with gas. I know my car uses $25 a week. I have to do my math. $100 a month, $200 for 2 months. That's that. Stash is what I'm saving for. So I'm saving for my B-Day. So the excess money will go in here, or if you prefer to transfer it from your checking to your savings, however you prefer to do, that's how we orchestrate that, okay? So very well, that will put back in here. And I do, like I said, this is my handy dandy notebook. I keep everything with me in here. I keep tabs on everything I'm doing in here. So I write them down. I know, for example, if I made $1,000 this week, I put my $20 for my coffee, my $25 for my gas. I want to make, let me slow down a little bit to make sure we all understand what's happening. So you make $1,000 for the week. It's example. I'm not saying we all do. I'm not saying we all don't. It's an example. We make $1,000 for the week. You get your envelopes. You get your envelopes. You put the funds in your envelope. You put your stash, the savings. That one, let's kick it to the back. Let's work on the other ones first. That way it makes a little bit more sense. You put your $25 for gas. That's what we have for that week. That is your gas money. If you do it on your card, I prefer to do it with cash, because you don't want to swipe your card. That's where you get a little caught up in the mix, is when you're constantly swiping your card. You don't want to swipe your card. You want to use cash. Put the $25 in the envelope. If you want to do bi-weekly, put $50 in your envelope. You filled your tank up. If it came out to 22.25 or 23 something, you put the rest back in there. So now you should have your other 25 for the next week, or monthly, however is better for you. stays in here. Your groceries, whether you're doing it weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, you put it in there. You go grocery shopping, you should have your grocery list so you know what you're going to buy by looking at what you already have in your home at that time. You put the funds in here. Your 100, your 200, your 150, however you're doing it, you put it in here. If there's change left over, you put it back in here. You're tired. Like I said, personal. It's up to you. Coffee. I put my money in here. If that morning I grab a coffee with a muffin, I know that I touched into this money. There's no extra money coming out of nowhere. So I'm either going to do a smaller coffee the next day to make up for that muffin I ate, or I'm going to have to, figure something out, but there's no extra money. You only have what you have in these envelopes. You put that in there. Your emergency fund. If you're saving cash, if you're not saving cash, keep your saving in the account you're going to put it in, whether you're transferring from your checking to your saving. That's how you do that. So that's an easier way if you're not doing cash. And your stash, whatever you're saving for. I'm saving for my birthday month, so whenever I'm going to take out of that money away from my savings. Remember, we're not touching our savings anymore. That's not the life that we're living. We don't touch our savings. We put that in here. Birthday. I want to maybe in 2 months, let's estimate it, a good $2,000. Let's just say a good $2,000 for my birthday. So I know I need to put whatever I got to put in here, put it away. Keep it home if you have to. If you don't need to walk around with these envelopes, there's no need to. I just prefer to keep it in my purse, keep it in my little stash area, whatever. This little thing that came with my bigger bag. Okay, whatever. I don't know what it's called. But and if you need to write things down, if you need to keep notes or whatever like that, you do that in your binder. So that's how I prepare for my no spend months. I get myself organized. I get my stuff situated. That way I'm not running crazy, and I'm not like, I'm not doing this no more, and I shut down in the month. We all know, and I've said in my previous videos, we all know that savings and having a saving account and saving money and having a well-planned life, it's not easy. There's nothing easy about it. And this is me talking to you heart to heart. There's nothing easy about it. I had to grow into this. I had to learn. I failed. There was one month where I was like, you know what? I need money. I saw this thing on sale and I felt like if I didn't get it right now, it would be the end of the freaking world. And I bought it. And when I was done, I didn't feel good. I did not. I absolutely did not feel good. So when I live a well-planned life and I plan my life accordingly, when I do spend a little money on myself or my kids or my husband or on my home or whatever I do, I don't feel guilty anymore. Because I know I planned accordingly. I'm not taking this money from somewhere else, and nothing else in my life is suffering because I touched this money. And that's where you want to get. You want to get yourself to that sense of confidence in your life. And one of the ways to do that is your finances. Now, there's other ways. We can talk about health all day. We can talk about relationships all day. We can talk about all those other things that does help your life be more fulfilling. But that's not where I am today with you. I am today with you with finances. And I plead you, if a month is too long for you, start with no spend days. Say, you know what? Every Thursday, I don't spend a dime on anything. And that money that I would have spent on anything, I put it in my savings. Do a no spend week. This week, I'm not going to spend any money on anything outside of what I've already have pre-planned. And that money I would have spent on whatever it is, I'm going to put that in my savings account, and it's going to sit there, and I'm not going to touch it. That's it. And then if you can do a week, you can do 2. If you can do 2, you can do 3, and look at you where you're at. No spend months. When I do my no spend month, I take it, girl, one or guy, I take it 1 week at a time. 1 week at a time. Great. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next. Monday, and so on and so on. Saturday and Sunday, I forgot. Oh my God, I forgot the weekends. And that's how I do it. I do it just accordingly like that, and you will be surprised at the end of the month what you have accumulated from not spending excess money on anything. I mean anything. Stay off the internet. Okay? The internet is the enemy. So I wish you the best. Thank you so much for tuning in. I pray and I hope that you learned a lot from me today. If you have any questions about how I do my no spend months, put them in the comment section. You know, I am here for you guys. I will answer anything you have anything. I don't even know how to say anything you have. Put it in the comment section. I am here for you. If you have any needs, give it to me. That's what I'm here for. And I wish you the best. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I wish you the best on your no spend journey. Thank you.